Greetings, fellow pun lovers! My goodness, what a punderful month it's been for comments! I've gotten well over 100 for February, not counting my own replies this time, from 31 different commenters, and I'm excited to say I'm featuring some new voices in today's collection. Since there are way more February comments than in January to go through, I'm not going to read every single one, just the punniest ones that relate to the videos they were left on. However, please know that I do read and appreciate every single comment, whether or not it contains witty wordplay. Thank you all so much for the incredible feedback and continuing to make my year brighter and brighter by the day. That being said, let's read some comments, and I'll reveal who my top 3 commenters this month are at the end. Enjoy! I swear, these puns are slept on. 10 out of 10, would watch again.
I just rewatched the movie Groundhog Day. We're making a tradition to watch it every year.
Why did the chicken cross the road at night? Because he was sleepwalking.
Is for the weak brain cells. Be strong. Survival of the fittest. Don't worry, I know a way to deal with the seasons.
Should that even be called a pun?
Not sure. It's definitely a dad joke, but not a particularly funny one. They can't all be bangers, I guess.
Sure, I'm an angel. Can't you see my horns holding up my halo?
Go on ahead. Give me your best hat or hat-related jokes.
Okay, that was a captivating pun. That had me brimming with laughter.
Sweet dreams are made of these.
Who am I to disagree?
Travel the world and the 7 seas.
Everybody's looking for something. I woke up and my Rarity plushie was gone. Ba-doom-tsh. But then I have a lot of weird dreams. Last night I dreamt that I was a muffler and I woke up exhausted. Share your favorite flower or plant-related jokes here. Plenty of bloom for everybody.
What incarnation was that? That was just ranunculus. Let's hope the next dad joke is funnier than thistle one.
Those who have more tooth puns to share, say ah.
Let's just hope the tooth fairy doesn't find any molar bears. Canines are much safer.
How does one become royalty? Easy, just get a crown.
You're flawsome. Way to correct to first one, for the algo. To borrow a bit from Jimmy Dean and Ralph the dog, a good musician won't have the two of you out of key and behind a few bars.
What one musical note say to the other musical note? Have you picked your major? I don't always listen to Metallica. Why do? Nothing else matters.
I don't expect this video to perform very well, so you can definitely say I'm directly asking my audience for engagement.
But why specifically Ohio? Wouldn't the pun be funnier if they said Mississippi, even though there is no engagement Mississippi? That way it could have been pronounced like Dayton, Mississippi, and Marion, Mississippi.
Nice try, but Dayton and Marion are actual cities in Ohio, so the joke doesn't work on that level. Not the funniest pun, but it's serviceable. I'm a twin also. We go to Twins Days every year in August. Cleveland, Ohio, and also a twin. Missed opportunity. I should have went for Minecraft jokes. Probably for the best. Don't want any creepers lurking around.
You're a real gem.
Be careful with these. You wouldn't want to cause sapphire.
Miner's new metal before it's hot or cool.
By the way, guess how old the Macarena actually is? 30 to 32 years old. Depends on if we're going by the original Los Del Rio track or the Bayside Boys mix with English lyrics. Either way, I feel old now.
Wow, that can land you in a bunch of trouble. The Apple IIe, helping the kids learn what dysentery is as they struggle to get to Oregon.
Keep flying and carrying.
Maybe these vultures had their wings clipped.
That is a fair point.
Coming full circle, it's the circle of life.
I mean, let's see a vulture cross an ocean before we start judging. You can swim. You gonna swim across the Pacific? Okay, for exhausting distances or international travel, I will grant even flying creatures could take an airplane if they wanted.
I mean, Wilbur did in The Rescuers Down Under in order to get from New York City to Australia.
Vultures have to be careful around scavenger hunts.
I'd love to hear what y'all thought of this short.
At least you didn't take this one sitting down.
They say love is blind, but it's actually just Cupid. Why did the skeleton did not want to send any Valentine's Day cards? Because his heart wasn't in it.
Lol, you always put a positive spin on things, just like your sister.
That's one of many reasons I call myself Bright Idea.
I do think that Sunny is a great description of Bright.
I loved the Tolkien jokes. My dad was a huge fan.
There weren't a lot of hobbits in the first Lord of the Rings books. They're just Tolkien characters. Even their gestures were Tolkien. I heard the remake will be called You Tolkien to Me?
Share any card or card game related joke you like. Whatever suits you.
As an asexual nicknamed Ace, I love card puns. They really suit me.
Why did the poker player go to school? To get better at reading hands. It made him such a good gardener. He always knew which hands to hold and which hands to fold.
I did the barest amount of research for this. Please don't come to your favorite Daily Dad Jokes channel for medical advice.
Oh, that's brutal. Have you tried even Do You Lift Bra and posting it into your social media? I used to be really good at lifting weights. Then I took a barbell to the knee.
This would have been better for last week, since it could have been the 12th night.
If that was a bar joke, I'd love to see a punny one.
For clones, every pair of jeans is a hand-me-down.
I would know, being the younger twin. By 4 minutes, but still.
What a perfect pair. Talk about preparing for trouble and making it double.
I had a double take on hearing the voice of, wait, doesn't this lady read Tumblr posts? And then she explained it.
I had to do a double take just now, and sadly, that's all I got.
Good thing you didn't ask the teacher to give you examples. He would have kept repeating himself.
90 scientists. We cloned a sheep. We landed a robot on Mars. Scientists today. For the last time, the Earth is round. I quit my job at the clothing business. It's been great. I love being my own boss.
Typo Man would wake up one day all delirious, scrubbing down counters with no idea why. Eventually, he realizes his powers have turned against him, and he is now Wipo Man.
Fight Eraserhead. Have his memories wiped. Need to get his type set again.
Hope my fellow pun lovers are having a great weekend. Treat yourself to something that brings you peace.
Oh my god, that inner peace joke was too good. How do you come up with these?
It's puzzling why they tell us it takes 2 to 4 years. It's not like we're eating clocks. If I was eating clocks, I'd go back 4 seconds. Oh shoot, I didn't really plant for that. I came from the January comments video and jigsaw all your other puns.
The Sudoku said, I've got your number. And the puzzle replied, peace off.
Bright IKEA, that is just brilliant.
Bright IKEA. Ah, those were the days.
The police think the robber is going to meet up at the ball, but that theory is still on the table. Also, Bright IKEA is hilarious. Lol, thanks for sharing that. Bright IKEA. I can't, it's perfect. Want to know why I love chocolate? It's just a wonderful thing. Plus, Wonka with Timothy Chalamet is my pure imagination. That was a great movie. Timothy's Wonka was pretty sweet.
Your puns are pretty sweet.
Here she goes again.
Delicious puns. I used the artist name Stealthy Pone at some point, but that was for other reasons. It's candy corny, but maybe I'm just an airhead. Kit Kat be that bad. Lol, I love this one. Anything with owls I like. My mental anguish. Love it.
But who gave the Owltoids?
Well, owl's well that ends well.
You do know where owls live though, right? As far as I know, owl over the world. Oh, I see. I thought they have their dedicated owl city. Owl love it.
Is the owl a polyglot? I bet he's a Gemini. I heard he's dead, hit by a Cybertruck.
A royal flush is the best hand possible in poker, so the queen was trying to lose the match. That's why she was upset at a royal flush.
Interesting headcanon. Well suited. These puns can only go so far. Some jokes beat you over the head with their punchline, but this one snares you with a humble joke that can be built upon.
Ba-dum-tsh.
This sure got a kick out of me. Not something to sleep on, that's for sure. Obligatory badumts. Today's my birthday and this joke made me laugh.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Hard to beat a gift like that.
Glad to know your birthday went off with a bang. unfunny and disliked. If you don't like the drum jokes, beat it. Good one, lol. That's February's comments all wrapped up. What a punny journey it's been through all your feedback and wordplay. As you can see, the interactivity and people playing off each other in the comment section is a true delight. The number one fan who's contributed the most in February is Skywise001 with 21 comments. I noticed another account of theirs, Skywise Minecraft 2629, in my comments as well. But even without counting that, Skywise has clearly set themselves apart from the rest of the group. Well done, you! Next runner-up is Fiction of Grandeur 2387, who left 18 comments total. I didn't include them all here, but I love that someone who was a fan of my sister's channel first decided to hop on over and support my work as well. Glad to have ya. Finally, we have Ripple Effect in the number 3 spot with 11 comments. These rankings don't matter too much, it's about quality as well as quantity, and Ripple Effect definitely brings both. Thanks should also go to Zodia195, or Pristine as I know her best from my old Brony days just like Ripple. She's been leaving some excellent jokes in the comments ever since she saw my January comment compilation, and did her best to give Ripple a pun for her punny as she calls it. I also can't forget to thank my sister Bettina for her comment readings, and her support in boosting my shorts when she can, and when they involve her. My IRL peeps, Cecil and Ez, lent their voices to this project as well. Thank you both for reading your awesome comments, so I don't have to. There's still the rest of March left if all of you watching at home want to go back and leave some delicious comments of your own. Whoever would like to voice their own comments for next month's compilation video, please reach out to me on Tumblr, Bluesky, Discord if you're a friend of mine, or email if that's easiest. I'd love for this to become a monthly project and to have as many people along for the ride as I possibly can. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more, wait for it, bright ideas. Until next time, see you later.